The Steeda cold air intake for the EcoBoost S550 Mustangs will increase both performance and sound with an easy installation. First, we'll remove the factory airbox. Begin by unplugging the intake air sensor connector. Remove the bolts holding the airbox to the inner fender. Loosen the clamp on the factory intake tube and remove the airbox by lifting it out of the vehicle. We'll reutilize the fender grommet from the airbox, so remove it and replace it on the fender. Using a pair of pliers, compress the spring clamp on the boost bypass hose to release it. Disconnect the PCV connector by pinching it. Loosen the turbo side clamp of the intake tube and remove the factory tube from the vehicle. As you can see, the Steeda ProFlow intake tube is a much smoother and better flowing design over the factory piece. Next, we'll assemble the Steeda cold air intake airbox. Start by attaching the aluminum stud to the airbox using the supplied 1/4-20 bolt and washer. Attach the CNC'd velocity stack to the airbox and bolt it into place. The filter element slips over the velocity stack. Secure it by tightening the clamp. We'll reuse the factory air intake sensor and replace it on the new airbox. The factory air feed duct is reused as well. The resonator will need to be cut off properly using a saw. The hole will then be capped with the provided plug. The duct snaps into place on the new airbox. The rubber seal snaps into place on top of the Steeda cold air intake. Fit the new airbox into the vehicle and guide the feed duct into its original position. Secure the airbox to the vehicle using the supplied hardware. Assemble the ProFlow intake tube by slipping on and loosely securing the silicone couplings. The aluminum PCV fitting slides into the grommet. Carefully position the tube into place, lining up both ends before securing it with clamps. Check for fitment as per the instruction sheet supplied. Reconnect the PCV and boost bypass hoses along with the air intake sensor connector. Complete the installation by applying the supplied Steeda decal. Enjoy the increased performance and sound of your Mustang.